Hi friends, this is Agnilo Rajesh here, and we are going to have a very interesting and a very inspiring conversation with a very renowned personality who is not only a writer, actor, director but also an entrepreneur, because he is into production also now and producing films in Marathi as well as other languages. We have with us a very inspiring gentleman, Mr. Mahesh Manjrekar. Maheshji, for inspiring conversations. Maheshji, as an entrepreneur, you were actor, director, now you have become a producer. How easy or how difficult is it to become an entrepreneur?
See, it is easy if you believe in yourself. Difficult if you don't believe in yourself. I feel like any other field. I don't. People look at entertainment as a pastime, which I feel is very funny sometimes, because this is our bread and butter. This is our source of living. And I look at it as pure business module. Everybody makes it. There are so many people who come to make films and they say, we want to make a film. I ask them, why do you want to make it? Half the people say, because everybody else is making a film. And they have some 2-3 crore rupees to burn. So for them it is, they try to. But it is not that. I look at it as मेरा entertainment का दुकान है. I have a shop जहाँ मैं entertainment बेचता हूँ. And it was first, before planning, there are a lot of hiccups to start a film. And this is just again a period where we have just started. We will reap the benefits of what we have done maybe in another couple of years. I feel it is not too difficult if you put your mind to it and if you have your priorities right.
Fantastic. So as an entrepreneur, you are having a long-term vision. We in business also face a lot of competition, just as you do in the creative and the entertainment industry. So how do you take on your competition in your industry? What is your strategy to handle competition?
More than competition, I think there is enough space for everybody. See, entertainment is the cheapest form of recreation maybe. In India, seeing a film is the cheapest form of going out, and everybody wants their release, where they want to go and chill out a little. And in a population of crores, I feel the films are less. If you pitch it rightly, there are always, because so many avenues open. Television is open today. They need software which you can provide to them. Maybe on television or satellite rights of films. So I think there is enough space for everybody. We do face competition, but the competition is about your product being good or product being bad. If you make a good film, I don't think you face any competition. If you make a bad film, you don't face any competition. There are the people who reject you. So if you do things honestly, you can't do what people want, because that is hard to understand. I would be a millionaire 10 times over if I knew that. But if you do things honestly, I think I have my interest in everything: theatre, television, cinema. So when I do quality work, I think people do come to see it. And what happens is the numbers play a big game here. When a television channel knows you are making about 3-4 films a year, they also are interested in buying the satellite rights, because they know that every year they are going to get about 3-4 films from this producer. So there is competition, but that competition is about, nobody can say, I'm selling less, so my film will do well. No. You sell it at a price, but if your film is good, people are going to come and see it. You make a theatre, you make a drama production which is good, people are going to come and see it. If you say everybody is selling at 300, I sell at 30, nobody is going to come. So I don't think there is competition here. Competition here is with yourself. You have to deliver quality product, and only then people are going to come and see it.
As a businessman, what is your learning edge? Because as entrepreneurs, we always keep on learning. We need to keep on learning. We need to keep a watch on the market. So as an entrepreneur, what is your learning edge which can keep you ahead of the other colleague players in the same industry?
No, here you learn while you are working. There are so many things you plan. I'll market the film this way, and then this type of orders will come. That is not the case. Once you have to follow the market trend. And today, the trend is the youth. Youth is the biggest spender today. So I now have realized after, you make your own mistakes also. But after a few mistakes, you learn, you know which is the target audience. Find out the target audience. So every day is a learning process. Then that audience also tires of the same stuff again and again. So like there was a spate of action films for the last few years. So suddenly I knew that that whole euphoria is going to end somewhere. Today the youth, I think, is the biggest. So I think everything you do today, you have to target the youth because they have the spending power. They have no time restrictions. They are not going to say you have to work, go to office, and then I can see a film only on Saturday, Sunday, or after 6 o'clock. The youth can go for a 9 o'clock film also in the morning, or at 12 o'clock in the night also, and in the afternoon also. So that is today, and they have the spending power. So they have their pocket money today. They say I skip a lunch and I see a film. So you have to understand the pulse of the audience, and that I think nobody teaches. So you have to, like I did television now. So I know the first production is not going to make a profit at all. But then I've learned, even if I had to go to a school, I wouldn't have learned as much as I learned by making the serial. So now I know where are the loopholes, where I can plug added expenditure, where I can save a little money. So, see, actors are per day in television, they come, they work and they pay. So how to club? So there's so many things I learned on the field. So this is one area where sometimes you plan everything right and then everything goes wrong. But what you learn on the field, what you learn at the location is, I think, the best learning process, and that changes day by day.
Wow, fantastic. I think these are the best wise words of wisdom that we have heard from a very intelligent gentleman. And Maheshji, you have come from a very difficult background and you have been so successful. What is it that inspires and motivates Mr. Mahesh Manjrekar?
I think I had this never say die attitude. You set your targets. If you set your targets low down there, you don't work for your target. And I think never be afraid of failure. I think failure is the biggest learning process in life. Failure makes you stronger, failure makes the base strong. And I think once you think of doing something, pursue it. Pursue it, and one day, success is not achieved immediately. Like there are people who struggle in the industry. Sometimes when I say sometimes, I feel I'm fortunate because I got lucky, maybe. But then, more than luck, I did work hard to, do. There was a time when I didn't know what to do, but then I pursued theatre. But then you need people to support you. Find the people who really believe in you and who support you. And their support is going to be the biggest help. So, you should identify your friends. Tell them what you want to do. So that makes things a little easier.
Wow, fantastic. There are a lot of takeaways from what Maheshji has said. Build a strong network, have friends, do not have fear of doing anything. Risk is a part of life. Just keep forward. Have the never say die attitude. And I think this is a lot of takeaways. And Maheshji, everybody knows that you are also a very socially active person. You have been there, you have done that. You have worked with renowned international people as well as the national people. What, according to you, is a social responsibility of a businessman, of an entrepreneur?
I know there's so many social. I think what you show your social responsibilities to the things you do. Like the films I do. Like I don't know when many people know the first film about AIDS awareness was made by me in 1996. There's a film called Nidan. And sometimes it's so shocking that what I was trying to tell them in 1997, people still are very ignorant about it. But it was about an HIV positive person, and it was really an enlightening film. But then Vastav was a film about how a man who lives by the gun dies by the gun. I have very strong objections to the educational system we go through. Very, very strong. And I feel I think all the parents should revolt and force the government to change the education system, because I think it's very taxing on the children. We are torturing the children physically, mentally, emotionally, everything. So somewhere that reflected in a film called Shikshana Jaisa. So somewhere I work for a cause which I sometimes don't like to say, but it's a cause called Navak Kshitij, where adult mentally challenged people are adopted by the school. It's a very noble exercise, and whatever I can through appearances and game shows goes to Navak Kshitij. But I think mostly what comes to, like I think a film called Astitva showed the people that don't underestimate women. I think women are the strongest, more stronger species than men, and what they can go through, nobody can. And it reflected very rightly in Astitva, because I always feel a relationship which is absolutely 100% true is the mother-child relationship, and it's always the father who gives an interest child. I sometimes don't understand. But somewhere I have some views which come through my efforts. So that is one area where I feel socially I have some responsibility, where I do through films.
Fantastic. So relaying message from your business model is something what he does very effectively and very successfully. We have seen it for so many years, and there is still the best to come. This was Mahesh ji for Inspiring Conversations. The objective of Inspiring Conversations is to share knowledge which can be useful for the other entrepreneurs of this country. Mahesh ji, thanks a lot, and I'm sure all my friends and all the businessmen in this country and world over are going to enjoy this interesting, inspiring conversation that we had with you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.